We are touching trains. Yes, we are touching trains. We are touching trains. Oh yes, we're touching trains.
Here we go. Stand by direction. We're recording, are we? So let's polish that up, even though it's the wrong one, but we'll polish it up anyway. It will do. Body off. Oh, look at that standard nerdy chassis. Let's do a battery test. See what we got, if anything. Oh, it's a grinder.
Oh, that's working.
Yeah, so if you type in grinder, you won't get this. Well, it's a worker, so
I think that's a different kind of a website.
Yeah, off with the motor. Off with the clip. There we go. Release everything. Let's do a motor. That's upside down, look.
Oh, is it?
The nut's loose.
Oh.
You don't want loose nuts.
Amazing it was working.
Oh yeah, so let's give it a basic clean. Clean all the contacts. Nice, earthy. Look at the muck on that. Right. Quick brush through, because this is a speed test. Get all the muck off. Don't want to mess about. Right. Let's get that clean. Put that back in. Once this is on, I'll show you. If you just take a close up, it's all covered in metal filings.
Right.
Right, and they're a bugger to get rid of, so you get yourself one of those old clothes brushes from the Victorian times. Just brush the buggery out of it, because it flicks it all off.
Yeah, I see the buggery is gone.
Yes. All over your trousers. Look at that.
Yeah.
Nice. Right. Now then, it's quite a grinder, so what we're going to do, oil it. Let it soak in. Oh, that's better. Oh, I feel so much better.
Oh,
now.
I was so thirsty.
Oh, right, Seems to do it.
You are a nice man.
Oh, yes. Oh, matron. Right. Clean out the pole pieces. And as I'm turning, I'm looking at the pole connections, and they all look very clean and tidy. That's not loose. That's not loose. That's not loose. We're in business. Right.
Okay.
Drop on there. Anyway, clean the brushes. We've seen this a dozen times.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't need to do that.
What I'm going to do is clean that commutator my way. Is it that way around? Like a mini lathe. Always make sure the armature's going away from you. Some people use a fiberglass pen.
No, we don't like them.
We don't like them because the bits go everywhere. Well, that's nice and clean. It's running better. Good strong magnet. Right, I'll put that to one side. Polish up the motor mount. Get that right. Now, notice here the rods are upside down.
Oh.
Oil pots should be at the top.
Yeah.
So I'll take them off.
So they obviously work, but the old pot is just an effigy, isn't it, of the
You want it to look right,
what
don't
would
you?
be there. And just for the anoraks, what size are these little screws? Are they FS?
I have no idea.
Fucking small.
Yeah.
Some guy cut out.
Fucking small. I thought I never heard that technical term before.
I didn't cut, it's all right. I lived with it. And I might cut because I can have a drop of tea.
Trying to get it through.
Yeah, when you buy stuff and it's bubble wrapped and taped to hilt.
Yeah.
I mean, you do end up sometimes nicking bits with your blade to try and open, or your scissors. And I was just explaining off her camera that I inadvertently cut a wire for a pickup, and my mate was wiring the guitar up, and it took him 2 days to find out that it wasn't any of the pots or the electrics. It was that the wire was flapping around and it was intermittent because it had a cut in it, a knife cut in it. And apologies to Pete.
Yeah. Is he better now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
The guitar's in 4 bits though.
Right. The contact, the better we're running. Let's put the motor back in. Make sure our earth's good. There we go. I've oiled the axles, I've oiled the rods, oiled the motor. So this is a speedy repair. Standard nearly.
Well,
chassis.
it was going okay, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was running okay, just sounded a bit
Really?
like it's done 12 hours. There we go. Nice. Put the pickup on the right side. And we put the spring up the right way. I'll make sure we've got no intermediate faults. Where's the battery? There we go. Oh, that sounds so much better.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it just? Okay.
There we go. Chassis done.
Right, so now you reckon you can make the steeple?
Yes. Now we have.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got a pantograph.
Yeah, this is a cheap Joif one.
Oh, it's a Joif one.
Yeah, platecraft. Nice and simple.
Because I thought pantograph was probably a French word, but little did I know.
Go on.
So let me tell you what pantograph means, or where it comes from.
Go on.
The word pantograph originates from the ancient Greek.
Go on.
Combining the roots of 2 words, panto, pan, meaning all,
All behind you.
and graph,
Right.
or graphene, meaning to write or to paint. So the name was coined by its inventor of the pantograph, and reflects the device's original function of mechanically copying or writing all images.
Ah.
Yes.
Right. So as you see with the Joif ones, you've got these 2 tangs here. Now we can make this, replace the dummy one. I've marked where the 2 tangs are.
Yeah.
And once it's on, you can use one of these tangs underneath, come through the roof, take a wire to your main pickup, and then you can pick up from the wire.
Oh.
So it's up to you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grind some holes in there, and then we're going to fit it on.
Okay. Right, okay.
There we go.
So you've made some slots.
Yeah, I made some slots using a bit like that. Yeah, those 2 tangs are going through there, and it sits just nice between your insulators, the moulded insulators.
Look at that.
There you are, there's your tangs underneath. What we're going to do, we'll bend them over,
Yeah.
and that's it done pretty much.
Wow.
And if you want to, you can
If you
run a
want
wire.
to, you could pick up from it.
Yeah,
Wow.
to there. From that bit there to there, and then you've got to pick up from the overhead wires.
Wow. Brilliant.
To get me it together.
What are you doing?
I'm wasting my time.
Are you bending those over?
I am trying to.
You won't be here when they come up.
Oh, that's it.
You're bending them over.
Bending them over. There we go.
Right.
Right, that's right now.
Look at that.
There we go. That's lovely.
Dab of glue or not?
All I'll do is I'll make sure they're right over. That's it. That's
Wow.
pretty much it. Yeah.
We've just doubled the price of that.
Yeah.
Great.
Simple as that.
Should we
I
see
mean,
it
you
run?
pick these up for about £5 if you know where you're looking.
Oh yeah, I paid 40 quid. So. I didn't know. Right,
There we go.
we'll see it running then. So you've attached the wire from the pan
There we
to
go.
one
So
side,
the insulate side.
insulate side. Yeah. Okay.
Hook that back in the body. Like so. There we go. I'm trusting in my luck. I'm putting the screw in. We all know how that usually works out.
Oh, but we'll go down fighting.
Oh yes. Right. One thing I forgot to do on that blue palm was all the worms. So if you oil them, they'll quieten down a bit.
Right. He knows I won't do that for you. He knows I won't.
Right. Do you want to go for a?
Yeah, I'll put that. Film it.
Right. Here we go.
Oh, and she's lovely.
She's lovely.
Ain't she sweet? Now, how do we test if the pan works?
Right. I'll show you. Right. Where's the swap over? Now we can prove the pan.
The proof of the pan. Oh, look at that. So this at the moment is hardwired. So if you wanted to put a switch in like the old Triang 81 has,
Yeah, the wire's in there. All you got to do is
or
you get a little
3000.
switch, micro switch or something. Just
Yeah,
screw it in there, cut the wire, attach it both sides, away you go.
brilliant.
So this model never had the changeover switch because it's the primary series.
Yeah.
And it had a little plastic pantograph, so we just put a working pantograph on,
You're a clever man.
and yeah, you can muck about as much as you like.
And there she is
There she is.
with the pan, and we can touch her.
Touch it.
and that goes down. Yeah.
And then go, and you can touch it.
Thank you for being with us once again. See you on the next one.
Yeah, bye.